The Times, January 3rd, 2009. Chancellor on brink of second bailout for banks. Satoshi Nakamoto. Welcome everybody to this video. It's a wonderful day. First bank to give Bitcoin back loan. Basically, Goldman Sachs, all banks like from the legacy world. This is exactly what Satoshi Nakamoto was talking about. Now, I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but I only know that this is part of the Bitcoin revolution, and this bank will have to be get better, or they have to get wiped out and just get replaced. So basically, they are offering Bitcoin back loan. Again, I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but it's really, they have to be embrace it. They have to embrace it because there are customers asking for it. They don't have a choice, and every bank will have to do the same. One thing I just wanna wonder is fractional reserve. Because this is why I don't know if this is a good thing, because they may try to do fractional reserve with Bitcoin, and if they try, they will get burned. And in Bitcoin, there's no bailout, and it's a it's a very fun game to see in the future if they will try to fractional reserve with Bitcoin, because Bitcoin has no counterparty. There's nobody. There's no Uncle Sam. And if they try to say they have a certain amount of Bitcoin and they don't have it, and the price shoot up, and the customer, they can't give the Bitcoin back to their customers, they will have it will be a lot of problems. They will have a lot of problems. So, and I know, and I think they will try to fractional reserve it. And for those of you who don't know like how fractional reserve works, I have a video for you over here.
Allowed to create Banks are allowed to create money through a system called fractional reserve banking. Whenever you deposit money, the bank is legally required to keep a certain percentage of it somewhere safe, but can lend everything else. Here's an example based on a 10% reserve requirement. John goes to his bank and deposits $1,000. John's bank keeps $100 and lends the remaining $900 to Mike. There is now $1,900 in the financial system. John's $1,000 deposit and Mike's $900 loan. Next, Mike uses
So you see, so basically the way it works, it's kind of like a Ponzi scheme. They just put a fancy name to it, like fractional reserve, and you think it's like a legit thing, but it's really basically just a Ponzi scheme. So you deposit a certain amount of money, and they multiply it by a number, and then they say, oh, this is what's in the bank, right? So basically, they can keep doing that forever, and nobody notice it, right? So because you think it's a good system, it's a legit institutions, right? All right, let's keep going.
the $900 to buy a laptop from Karen. Then Karen deposits her $900 at another bank. The bank keeps 10% and lends the remaining $810 to George. There is now $2,710 in the system. John's $1,000 deposit, Karen's $900 deposit, and George's $810 loan. This goes on and on until John's initial $1,000 is turned into approximately $10,000. Believe it or not, commercial banks actually create more money than central banks.
You hear that? So commercial banks create way more money than central banks because of this Ponzi scheme, right? They keep, it can keep going on and on, right? So that's why for you guys out there, you need to educate yourself about how you hold your own keys or your own Bitcoin. So there's many hardware company like basically give you sell you the keys. You can take your Bitcoin from the bank or from the exchange and send it to your own keys, and you own your Bitcoin. If you don't hold it, you don't own it, right? So it's your money, own it. Like this is basically Ledger. You can get it from Ledger. Be careful when you're getting your hardware wallet, because some if you get it from Amazon, somebody can just get it, and they have the key, right? And then when you send your Bitcoin to it, and they steal your Bitcoin. So be careful. You have to buy the hardware from the exact company, not from another alternative company, right? So Ledger, you can get it from exactly from Ledger. And then there's Treasure. Basically, it's open source. It's like anybody can verify the code. Yeah, you can get it from there too. They are very good. I don't have affiliate link for those, right? So that they are not paying me to sponsor. They are not sponsoring anything here. So, and there's also Cold Card, which is a good one, which basically allow you to have your keys air gapped. Basically, it's on a memory card. The transaction it go through by using a memory card, right? So the device itself never get connected to the internet, so which is wonderful. So you can just explore all of them. So I may make a video to explain you step by step each of them, all of that, so in the future. Now let's keep going on the news. Basically we have also next we have the Panama crypto law, that basically uh, make Bitcoin or crypto asset not legal tender, but legitimizing them. Basically, you're free to go there and settle your crypto company. So there's no capital gain tax on your crypto exchanges or purchases or selling, which is wonderful. It's really really wonderful. So it's a beautiful country, warm, in South America. So I would say Central America. Yeah, wonderful there. Not legal tender, but basically it's just it's a wonderful option to have. Like so many other places don't have the same. So yeah, I think it's kind of like a good promotion for those places as well. Like most businesses will have go there and settle their business. It's more like kind of a promotion, but it's a good thing, right? So it's better than like other places where they try to ban it, where basically Bitcoin is unbannable, right? You can't ban it, but so some places trying to ban it. But I mean, it's really good to see places like that open for Bitcoin payment. Very good. So let's move on. This is like a picture basically showing the the areas that has Bitcoin. The orange areas. You have Central African Republic. You have El Salvador. You have Panama, and there's a little one that's not very clear. And there's so many others. Like there's one in Europe. It's hard to see, and you will have there's another one also in Honduras, but not like it's like a section of Honduras that's really like a very small island. Um, yeah, so very good, very good. So I'm expecting to see like the whole thing is orange one day. So that's good. Uh, yeah. So this is just the rainbow chart, just showing like how cheap Bitcoin still is. Um, Basically, just say it's in the light green. Wonderful. So it's good time to DCA. Then let's go DCA. Then basically the DCA BDC.com basically is just a website showing you and modeling you how like you can DCA and how much money you would get. Let's say for the past couple of years, if you put like $10 every week, that would give you about 4,500, and you would have put like 1,500. So now this is basically just a model, and if you want to have like 1 million satoshis, you see how much you would have to give, right? But one thing I want to make sure that I say is that you want to make sure you take your Bitcoin or satoshis out of the exchanges. They will freeze it, and you will feel sorry for yourself. So you want to make sure you be safe. So yes, you want to make sure it's safe and nobody is can take your Bitcoin, right? So using a hardware wallet like Trezor or Ledger is the way to go. So I think basically that's all for today, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. And I will see you again. Like, subscribe, comment, and let me know. And so we can keep moving together and spread the word and share and help on other friends and share the words and help educate, and because this is the bridge, we want to be part of this bridge and help as many people as we can in this journey. Thank you, and I will see you again.